Hello and welcome. A happy new year, everybody. This is TP Gaming coming to you from Dubai, one of the first videos in the new year. I hope everybody is still sticking up to what they believe they should do for the new year and hold out to it. So if you are onto any sorts of diet or anything that you would like to achieve, I am crossing my fingers and I hope you will succeed. Just be patient and have trust in yourself. Keep the switch clicked over in your head and until you have fully agreed to yourself to go and say, yes, I want to do this. This is what I want to do. I want to do whatever you want to do. So remember, if you do so, go for it. All the very, very best for you. Okay, where are we now? We are here in Dubai. I have chosen 10 a.m. from the regular schedule. Usually Dubai is a lot of action during the night, so Dubai is pretty much very nice to look at night. Today I've chosen a daylight schedule at 10 a.m., which should have around about 17 arrivals and 39 departures. I've fast forwarded the schedule a little bit. So we have plenty of action immediately, so I might as well just get everybody rolling for the time being, and then I'll be right back to you guys for some more informations. Alright, let's get going. Let's see if the voice recognition works. Mizoon 243. It does work indeed. Very good. Okay, Mizoon 243, runway 12 left. Oh, now it doesn't work. Mizoon 243, runway 12 left, clear to land. There we go.
Runway 12 left, clear to land, Mizoon 243.
I fly 65, runway 12 left, clear to land. Okay.
Runway 12 left, clear to land, IFLY 65.
So you see those two arrivals that we got come in, and we got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 departures ready to roll. So we're going to do that very, very quickly in a second. So we have 12 left here, as you can see. We're going to use that for all arrivals, and we're going to use everything that's on this top hand side here. We're going to use that for departures as well. So everything south or on the lower part of this, we're going to be using 12 right for departures. All right, let's get all those Emirates and Speedbirds and Fly Dubais going, so passengers do not need to hold on much longer. So let's get cracking. United 224 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at kilo 2. Okay, so that didn't work out very well. Mizoon 243 exit at taxiway November 5 Alpha. Gotta be careful for that one.
Exit at taxiway November 5 Alpha, Mizoon 243.
Speedbird 108 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right. Emirates 304 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right. Working our way up here.
12 right pushback approved.
Emirates 729 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground.
Emirates 392 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at kilo 2. Spreading things around a little bit.
Right
Emirates 715 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at kilo 2.
Ground.
Emirates 225 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at kilo 2. Finally, Emirates 133 pushback approved. Expect. Oh, here we go. Emirates 133 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at kilo 2. So we've got one more left over. That's Emirates 506, but we've got to wait for him for just a little bit there. Fly Dubai 869 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 left at November 1.
Ground 12 right at kilo 2 pushback approved. Emirates 715.
Mizoon 243 taxi to terminal via November 5 Alpha November.
Ground 12 left at November.
Oh, he's going exactly there where Fly Dubai is going out. Wow. It's not like there's nothing else available or so.
Tower Emirates 652 requesting push and start.
I fly 65. He's going down to the bottom down here.
Emirates 304 ready to taxi.
Okay, they're already here. Emirates 304 continue taxi. Emirates 729er continue taxi.
Continue taxi Emirates 729er.
What's with Speedbird
Tower,
here?
Emirates 352 requesting push and start.
Speedbird 108. Okay, continue taxi.
Ground Speedbird 108 ready to taxi. Continue taxi Speedbird 108.
Emirates 352 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved. Emirates 352.
Emirates 254 runway 12 left clear to land.
Ground, Emirates 133 ready to taxi.
So we
Runway
got
12 left
plenty
clear
of
to land,
movement
Emirates
around
254.
immediately.
Ground, Emirates 715 ready to taxi.
Emirates 715 continue taxi.
Ground, Emirates 225 ready to taxi.
Emirates 225 runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Zulu Kilo.
Continue taxi Emirates 715.
Emirates 133 runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Zulu Kilo. Just push
Runway
them
12
across
right
down
at
there.
Kilo 2 via Zulu Kilo Emirates 225.
Emirates 397 pushback approved. Expect run 2 right at Kilo 2 via Juliet 3 Kilo.
Runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Zulu Kilo Emirates 133.
Emirates 652 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Negative. Emirates 397.
Emirates 397 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Kilo.
Ground.
Now he's
12
got
right
it.
pushback approved. Emirates 652.
Emirates 352 runway 12 right via Zulu.
Ground, 12 right at Kilo 2 via Kilo pushback approved. Emirates 397.
Fly Dubai 869 continue taxi.
Runway 12 right via Zulu Emirates 352.
I fly 65 taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha. Mike Lima 3.
Continue taxi Sky Dubai 869er.
Speedbird 108 runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000 contact departure.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 3 IFLY 65. Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000 contact departure Speedbird 108.
Emirates 729 hold position.
Ground, Emirates 392 ready to taxi.
Emirates 506 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Kilo.
Hold position Emirates 729er. Ground, 12 right at Kilo 2 via Kilo pushback approved.
Emirates 392
506.
continue taxi.
Ground, Sky Dubai 869er ready to taxi.
Here we
Continue
go.
taxi Emirates 392.
So that pretty
Tower,
much got
Emirates 397 requesting push and start.
almost everybody
Ground,
moving
Emirates
around.
352 ready to taxi.
Emirates 652 continue taxi.
Ground, Emirates,
Emirates 729 continue taxi. Emirates 304 runway 12 right. Wind is 318 at 0. No, it doesn't work that command. Emirates 304 runway 12 right line up and wait.
Runway 12 right line up and wait Emirates 304.
Emirates 397 continue taxi.
Runway 12 right Emirates 304.
Continue taxi Emirates 397.
Continue taxi Emirates 729er. Continue taxi Emirates 652.
Emirates 506 continue taxi.
Ground, Emirates 397 ready to taxi.
Well, there we go. Got
Continue
everybody
taxi
running.
Emirates 506.
So
Emirates 506 ready to taxi.
we've got all that. We should all be good. Everybody's running. Everybody's moving. And that gives me the opportunity to welcome all you new subscribers. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel and you would like to subscribe, well, you know what to do. Just press that button. I would appreciate it a lot. If you do so, thank you very much. If you don't, well, I'm glad you watched. Thank you very much. So we are here in Dubai. We are here during the day. So some wonderful shots here. Having a British Airways on his long journey. To London Heathrow Airport. Emirates 304 runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure Emirates 304.
So we have, what do we got? We got 40 points on the board already. Isn't that great? Sounds good. Very good, very good. Fortunately, Emirates
Tower,
133 was
611
waiting there
requesting push and
whilst 397 was coming across. And got another Fly Dubai flight. Fly Dubai 611 pushback approved. Expect... No, not Fly Dubai. Sky Dubai 611 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 left at November 1.
Ground, 12 left at November 1 pushback approved. Sky Dubai 611.
Sky Dubai 869, runway 12 left, line up and wait. Emirates 652, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. Emirates 652.
So we got
Runway 12 left, line up and wait. Sky
plenty
Dubai
of
869.
movements around here. That's how we like it. So on his way to Ad Daman in Saudi Arabia is our flight Dubai 869 up the top here, which you can't see the flight number. That's this one up here. So this just has a short trip. Emirates 254. Taxi to terminal via Kilo 7.
Taxi to terminal via Kilo 7 Emirates 254.
Actually, we may just go around the other way around. Emirates 254. Taxi to terminal via Mike Kilo 11 Juliet 3.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Kilo 11 Juliet 3 Emirates 254.
I think that sounds a lot better.
Sky Dubai 611 ready to taxi.
Emirates 652 runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure. Emirates 652.
Emirates 729. Actually, we're just going to push Emirates 392 ahead of him. Emirates 392 runway 12 right, line up and wait. Because there's plenty coming in on
Runway
Kilo
12
2.
left, line up and wait. Emirates 392.
Sky Dubai 869 runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure.
Runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure. Sky Dubai 869er.
Sky Dubai 611 runway 12 left via Papa 2 November.
Tower, Sky Dubai 727 requesting push and start.
Sky Dubai 727 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 left at November 1.
Runway 12 left via Papa 2 November. Sky Dubai 611.
So that'll give us more
Ground, 12
opportunities.
left at November 1 pushback approved. Sky Dubai 727.
And we have our flight Emirates 652 departing. And he is on his way to Malé, to the Maldives. Wow, this is such a beautiful place there, Malé and the Maldives. Ooh, holiday, pure. Emirates 392, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure. Emirates 392.
Wow,
Tower,
392,
Emirates
eh?
205 requesting push and start.
And he is on his way to Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. Yeah, there's a little longer flight there. It'll be fine. It'll be all good. Emirates 729, runway 12 right, line up and wait. Emirates 205, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right via Juliet 2, Kilo.
Ground, 12 right via Juliet 2 pushback approved. Emirates 205.
All right.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. Emirates 729er.
Sky Dubai 727, continue taxi.
Ground, Sky Dubai 727 ready to taxi.
Yeah, I got
Continue
that.
taxi, Sky
I
Dubai
saw you, buddy.
727.
I saw you up there. All the way. All the way. Holy moly. So, we got a couple of departures here already. Immediately. So, Emirates 392 on his way to Vietnam. Emirates 729, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure. Emirates 729er.
And 729, he's on his way
Ground,
to
Emirates 205 ready to
Kampala
taxi.
in Uganda. Kampala, Uganda, Africa. Emirates 715, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and
Emirates
715.
205, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Emirates 205.
Unfortunately, Emirates 372 will have to wait just a little longer there. Yeah, I'll just might as well tell him here. Emirates 372, please hold there for a couple of seconds. We'll get you pushed out in a couple very soon as your company has gone past you. I'm going to push Emirates 254 across. He has come from Dublin, Ireland. Emirates 254, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Emirates 254.
So, how are we doing? Come on, what's up there? Sky Dubai? You guys getting ready there? Sky Dubai 611, runway 12, no, not you. Sky Dubai 727, runway 12 left, line up and wait. Please.
Runway 12 left, line up and wait. Sky Dubai 727.
Alright.
Negative. Sky Dubai 611.
Yeah, it's fine. Sky Dubai 611. All good. Just mixed up your numbers there. I see them a little different than everybody else's. So Emirates 254 from Ireland.
Tower, Emirates 29er requesting push and start.
Oh, that sounds pretty good to me. Emirates 29er pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Juliet 2 Kilo.
Ground, 12 right at Kilo 2 via Juliet 2 Kilo pushback approved. Emirates 29er.
Emirates 715 runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Emirates 352 runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. Emirates 352.
And we might as well get Sky Dubai up in the air.
Altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 715.
Sky Dubai 727 runway 12 left, cleared to land. Sky Dubai 727 runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Sky Dubai 611 runway 12 left, line up and wait.
Runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Sky Dubai 727.
Emirates 372, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right via Juliet 2 Kilo.
Runway 12 left, line up and wait. Sky Dubai 611.
Just use this acute
Ground,
angle.
12 right via Juliet 2 Kilo pushback approved.
Should be good.
Emirates 372.
Negative. Sky Dubai 727.
Yeah, I understand. That's okay. It's my language.
Ground, Emirates 29er ready to taxi.
Emirates 29er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Emirates 29er.
Emirates 352 runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Tower, Wisdom 247 with you. Runway 12 left.
Oh, we have another
Runway 12
arrival.
right,
That's
cleared for
very
takeoff
nice.
upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 352.
Emirates 225 runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. Emirates 225.
Mizoon 247 runway 12 left, cleared to land.
Runway 12 left, cleared to land. Wisdom 247.
Ground, Emirates 372 ready to taxi.
Tower, Emirates 23 requesting push and start.
So we have our flight Emirates 352 is departing at this moment. He's on his way to Singapore. Emirates 372 continue. Whoops. Emirates 372 continue taxi. Thank you.
Continue taxi Emirates 372.
Emirates 23 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Zulu Kilo. There we go.
Ground, 12 right at Kilo 2 via Zulu Kilo pushback approved. Emirates 23.
Sky Dubai 611 runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure.
Runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Sky Dubai 611.
So where is he heading off? Well, he is on his way to Juba. Juba in the South Sudan. Juba. Not to be mistaken to Chewbacca. Hope everybody's watched the new Star Wars movie. I was able to watch it on a 4DX style movie cinema, which is unbelievable. Really good, really good. Emirates 516 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved. Emirates 516.
Emirates 225, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 225.
Tower, SpiceJet 5 with you runway 12 left.
Emirates 225 now departing on a huge leg. It is going to be a long flight. I think we were looking at around about 15, 16, 17 almost hours or something like that. I don't know. It's going to be a long trip all the way to San Francisco. Wow. Emirates 23, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Emirates 23.
Emirates 3907, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude. Wow. That was
Tower,
weird.
Emirates 211 requesting push and
Emirates 3907, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude. Oh, not listening at all anymore now. Oh.
Emirates 3907.
Emirates 3907, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 3907.
Emirates 211, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right via Zulu.
Ground 12 right via Zulu pushback approved. Emirates 211.
And our next flight, Emirates flight 397. And he is on his way to Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam as well. Wow, we got so many flights going to Vietnam just at this hour. SpiceJet 5, runway 12 left, clear to land.
Runway 12 left clear to land SpiceJet 5.
And SpiceJet, of course,
793 requesting push and start.
does not have that much. Well, he's coming from Mumbai in India. He has been leaving from Chhatrapati Sri Shivaji International. Was it Chhatrapati Shivaji International? Wow, I'm sorry about this, folks. If you're from India, my pronunciation of your airport was probably far from good. Emirates 516, continue taxi. Emirates 133, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. Emirates 133. Continue taxi Emirates 516.
So we have a continuous flow of departures, as you guys can see in between the screens. Unfortunately, I can't make it any bigger for you guys, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see the ADs and see the movements around there. So Emirates 133 lining up and waiting. He is going to be on his journey down to... Where is he off to? What do we got here?
Ready to taxi.
Where are you? What do we got? 133? 133 is UUDD. And that normally means that he is off to... Where are you? Moscow. Oh, he's off to Moscow. Ooh, Russia. Wow, enjoy your flight. Emirates 211, continue taxi.
Continue taxi
Emirates 133, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 133.
Emirates 506, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait. Emirates 506.
So we have our next flight, and he is, well, we just had a flight coming in from Mumbai, and of course we immediately need to exchange all people around here. Hold on, Emirates 5, oh. Emirates 205, hold position.
Hold position Emirates 205.
Uh-oh. I think that is a huge problem. Emirates 516. Runway 12 left via Kilo Lima 3 Mike. See if we can salvage the situation, but I don't think I'll be able to get him past there somehow. Oh, that is no good at all, guys. Wow, no good. Emirates 7903 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2. Emirates 235, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2. Emirates 506, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Mizoon 247, taxi to terminal via Mike 10 Alpha, November 7 November.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 10
Okay.
Alpha, November 7 November.
It looks to me that this is going to be a problem that we are not able to solve. Okay, unfortunately, that was my fault. Emirates 205, continue taxi. Just impossible to. They are so close towards each other, and of course they did not believe in helping themselves out. I fly 23, runway 12 left, clear to land. Emirates 153, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Juliet 2 Kilo.
Ground 12 right at Kilo 2 via Juliet 2 Kilo, pushback approved. Emirates 153.
Algerie 4063, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 left.
Ground 12 left, pushback approved. Air Algerie 4063.
Okay. Emirates 205, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 205.
That's what you get for talking too much. Sort of have aircraft which are going which way ever they want to, which they shouldn't be.
Ground Emirates 7903, ready to taxi.
Emirates 7903, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Emirates 7903.
So coming back to our new departures, and I believe we have Emirates
Ground Emirates 235.
205. And he's on his way to Milano, Italy. Italy, Milan, Italy. AC Milan, Inter Milan. For all you soccer fans.
Ground Emirates 153, ready to taxi.
Emirates 372, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, line up.
SpiceJet 5. SpiceJet 5. Taxi to terminal. Okay, that's good.
Taxi to terminal SpiceJet 5.
SpiceJet 5. Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha. Mike Lima 4 0 Zulu. Let's say 0. It worked. Or did it?
Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha, Mike Lima 4 Zulu, SpiceJet 5.
Zulu, it did work out. Emirates 713, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground 12 right, pushback approved.
Emirates 153, continue taxi.
Continue
Emirates
taxi,
235,
153.
continue taxi. Mizoon 247, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Mizoon 247. Continue taxi Emirates 235.
So we have our departure of Emirates 372. And where's he off to? I have no idea. I don't know where that is. I don't know where VTBD is. Sorry about that, folks. Algerie 4063, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air Algerie 4063.
Emirates 372, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right, cleared for
Emirates
takeoff.
29, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Departure Emirates 372.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait Emirates 29er.
Emirates 713, continue taxi.
Ground Emirates 713, ready to taxi. Continue taxi Emirates 713.
You're very welcome. So unfortunately, no idea. No idea. But Emirates 29er, that is quite simple. He's
Tower,
on his way
Sky Dubai
to London
300,
Heathrow.
push and start.
Sky Dubai 300, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 left at November 1.
Ground 12 left at November 1, pushback approved. Sky Dubai 300.
We are moving along smoothly here, having 20 departures or arrivals so far under the belt. So it's a Dubai during the day. Emirates 29er, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right.
Emirates 23, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Contact departure Emirates 29er. Runway 12 right, line up and wait Emirates 23.
So we have hardly any arrivals, unfortunately, but maybe that will change very soon.
Tower, Gulf Air 503 requesting push and start.
Gulf Air 503, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 left via uniform Yankee Kilo Lima 3, Mike 1. There you go.
Ground, 12 left by uniform Yankee Kilo Lima 3, Mike 1, pushback approved. Gulf Air 503.
Oh, okie dokie. So we got our Emirates flight 23, Emirates 23. And he's on his way to Edinburgh. Edinburgh in Scotland.
300 ready to taxi.
United Kingdom.
Tower, Uzbek 333 with you, runway 12 left.
Ah, Uzbek. Uzbek's coming in. That's very nice. I fly 23. It's coming down south. That's good. Sky Dubai 300. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi Sky Dubai 300.
Finally another arrival. Uzbek 333. Runway 12 left. Clear to land.
Runway 12 left, clear to land Uzbek 333.
And he's coming from
Tower,
Tashkent in Uzbekistan. He's departed at the Yuzhny airport. Emirates 23, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure
So,
Emirates 23.
Edinburgh it is. Emirates 211, runway 12 right. Line up and wait. Emirates 211, runway 12 right, line up and wait. Here we go.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait Emirates 211.
Algeria 4063, runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right Emirates 211. Runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Air Algeria 4063.
And he's on his way to Algiers in Algeria. He's going to the Ouari Boumediene, something like that. Hope it's not too wrong.
Tower, Emirates 703 requesting push and start.
I fly 23 taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha, Mike Lima 4 Kilo.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha, Mike Lima 4 Kilo IFLY 23. Ground,
Okey-dokey.
Gulf Air 503 ready to taxi.
Gulf Air 503, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Gulf Air 503.
Emirates 703, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right. Emirates 229er, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved. Emirates 229er.
Emirates 211, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Ground, 12 right, pushback approved. Emirates 703.
Emirates 793, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 211. Runway 12 right, line up and wait Emirates 793.
And our flight 211 departing right at this moment. He is on his way to Houston. He's going to George Bush Intercontinental in Houston.
Ground, Emirates 229er ready to taxi.
Ground, Emirates 703 ready to taxi.
Emirates 703, continue taxi. Emirates 229er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Emirates 229er.
Continue taxi Emirates 703.
Okay, got all that on the mark. All good. And we might as well get Sky Dubai up in the air. Sky Dubai 300, runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure.
Runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure Sky Dubai 300.
Excellent. And
Tower, Emirates 380.
Sky Dubai 300 is on his way to Kabul in Afghanistan. Very, very hot down there. Emirates 793, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Algeria 4063, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Emirates 211, contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon
Emirates
reaching altitude
380,
3000,
pushback
contact
approved.
Emirates
Expect
793.
runway 12 right at kilo 2.
Roger,
Yeah, we
good
can
day.
do that.
Ground, 12 right at kilo 2.
Emirates 153, runway 12 right,
380.
cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 153.
And our next flight, Emirates 153, he as well is on his way to
Tower,
Moscow. So we have our
Emirates 33
second
requesting
Moscow
push
departure for today. Emirates 33, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right via Uniform Whiskey Zulu.
Ground, 12 right via Uniform Whiskey Zulu pushback approved. Emirates 33.
Very good. So we have Emirates 380. Is it a 380? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. There he is down
Ground,
there.
Emirates 380 ready to taxi.
Okay, see if we can somehow get a glimpse of him. Can we zoom? Yeah, we can zoom a little bit, but unfortunately it's just one of these shames. What a shame, what a shame. Emirates 380. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi Emirates 380.
Should be good in the timing. We have 703, Emirates 703 coming by. They should not normally interfere with each other, but Emirates is moving, but 703 should be faster. Emirates 235, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right line up and wait Emirates 235.
So Emirates 153 going to Moscow on our runway, departing. And Emirates 235.
Ground, Emirates 33 ready to taxi.
He's on his way to Chicago O'Hare in the United States of America. Emirates 33, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Emirates 33.
Uzbek 333. He's coming down south as well. That's very nice. Makes things easier. And we can get rid of Emirates 235. Emirates 235, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 235.
So he's going
Tower,
to Chicago,
Emirates
of course.
448 requesting push and start.
Emirates 713, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right line up and wait Emirates 713.
And our next flight lining up here on 12 right is on his way to Lusaka in Zambia, to the Kenneth Kaunda International in Lusaka. Uzbek 333 taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 4 Zulu.
Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 4 Zulu Uzbek 333.
Gulf Air 503, runway 12 left, cleared for... Whoops. Gulf Air 503, runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Off you go.
Runway 12 left cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Gulf Air 503.
Emirates 448, please wait there just a little while. Your company is just going behind you. But we may have a look at A380 now. There it is. He's coming on our left-hand side. Let me just sort of yeah, that's a big one. That is a huge one. That is a huge one. Of course, we would have seen that on our line here as well. You can see here A380, and then we got 380-800 heavy. Emirates 713, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 713.
Emirates 448, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right pushback approved. Emirates 448.
So how's this airport going to look like when all these A380s are going to be gone in about 5 or 10 years? Ooh. Can you believe it? Hope not. It's just incredible. Emirates 7903, contact departure. He's just squeezing by there. Probably for some reason he didn't get my command there. Fortunately, I did see him there. Emirates 119er, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground, 12 right, pushback approved. Emirates 119er.
Emirates 33, hold position. Just going to hold him there to give our Emirates 448 flight the opportunity to push back. Emirates 380, runway 12 right. He's going good.
Right, Emirates 380.
Emirates 703, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12
Emirates
right,
33, continue taxi.
3000, contact departure, Emirates 703.
So our Emirates 703, he's on his way to Port Louis in Mauritius.
Emirates 448
It's
ready to
the
taxi.
Sir C. Wuzagoa Ramgulam International Airport. Wow. Imagine having to write that every day. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So Emirates 119, are you going to push back? We're waiting for you. Be looking good if you could have your line starting to flash. Did you get the command? No, he didn't even understand the command. Okay, we'll just hold him there then. Emirates 448, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Emirates 448.
Emirates 703, runway, are you moving? He is moving, excellent.
Emirates 703.
Emirates 380, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure, Emirates 380.
And he's off to his way to Hong Kong. Chep Lap Kok International Airport. So we are flying all over the world. But not much to Europe. We had a couple there to United Kingdom.
Tower, Emirates 406 requesting push and start.
Apart from that, it's been pretty quiet. Probably at this time, due to the time difference, they would arrive possibly too late. Emirates 406, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2.
Ground, 12 right at Kilo 2, pushback approved. Emirates 406.
But we'll be patient. See how we go. So we are pretty much
Ground,
good
Emirates
in
119
line
taxi.
here. So we don't have hardly any waiting there. We got United 229er. He's the one behind, so he's going to have his departure. He's going to Seattle. Wow, that is even longer than San Francisco. Woo! Unbelievable. United 229er, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right line.
Emirates 119er,
229er.
continue taxi. Oh, here you go. Emirates 119er did finally wake up.
Tower, Sky Dubai 303,
Pushes himself
push
just in front of the other two aircrafts. Sky Dubai 303, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 left at November 1.
Ground, 12 left at November 1, pushback approved. Sky Dubai 303.
Ground, Emirates 406 ready to taxi.
And Sky Dubai flight 303 is on his way to Kabul as well in Afghanistan. So we have our second departure to Afghanistan today. And we got our flight 229 lining up now, as you can see. He's on his way, like we said before, to Seattle. Seattle Tacoma International. Emirates 406, continue taxi. Thank you.
Continue taxi, Emirates 406.
So unfortunately, Uzbek is going to be at his gate very, very soon. Unfortunately, that will be the end of any arrivals. So hopefully something will happen. Where is he? There he is down there. Coming here into this area here, into this gate down here. which is still vacant. Unfortunately,
Ground.
everybody
Sky
else
Dubai 303 ready to taxi.
is still hanging about, is not that very much interested in leaving at the
Tower.
moment.
Sky Dubai 46 with you, runway 12 left.
Unfortunate. Emirates. Oh, wrong button. Emirates 229 runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 229er.
Emirates 119 runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12
Sky
right,
Dubai
line up and wait,
303,
Emirates 119er.
continue taxi. So there is
Sky Dubai
finally
303.
another arrival coming in. Sky Dubai. He's coming from Muscat, Oman. Sky Dubai 46, runway 12 left, clear to land.
Runway 12 left cleared to land Sky Dubai 46.
Oh, we're running out of aircrafts here. May have to stop this video very soon because everything is slowing down to nothing. We don't want that. And Emirates 119er. Emirates 119er runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Off you go.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 119er.
Oh,
Tower.
wow.
Emirates 719er requesting push and start.
Emirates 719er pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Zulu Kilo.
Ground. 12 right at Kilo 2 via Zulu Kilo pushback approved. Emirates 719er.
Emirates 448 runway 1. Oops.
Negative.
Emirates
Emirates
448
448.
runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 448.
And he's on his way to Auckland International in New Zealand. Unfortunately, due to the volcano that happened down there were
Ground.
quite a few
Emirates 719
fatalities,
ready to
so
Tower.
all the
Emirates
very
783
best
requesting push and start.
and commiserations to all the families. Emirates 719er, continue taxi. United 783, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground. 12 right pushback approved. Emirates 783.
Sky Dubai 303, runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Continue taxi Emirates 719er. Runway
Emirates
12 left
33,
cleared for
runway
takeoff upon
12 right,
reaching
line up and
altitude
wait.
3000, contact departure Sky Dubai 303.
Runway 12 right line up and wait Emirates 33.
And we have Emirates 448 going to Auckland, New Zealand. Emirates 33 is on his way. Wow, we got another Edinburgh. Wow. Scotland
Tower.
is
Emirates 447 requesting
filling
push
up
and start.
again. Now we got two departures right next towards each other. And we got to be careful with Sky Dubai coming in. He's about 7.5 miles out, not because he's going to be in trouble with the 303 flight to on his way to Kabul, but we have to take care that whilst as soon as he is in vision, that we will tell him to turn left at the exit of the runway. Emirates 33, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure Emirates 33.
Emirates 447 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground. Emirates 783 ready to taxi.
Ground.
Emirates 783 continue taxi.
Emirates 447.
Continue taxi Emirates 783.
Emirates 406 runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure Emirates 406.
And Emirates 406, who's in your picture right now, he's on his way to Melbourne, Australia. And wow, things are just slowing down quite a bit here. I thought there's going to be more departures, so unfortunately we've only got 39 so far. Or maybe just speed things up a little, guys. How's that? We're still about 10 minutes before the end of the video, so let's see if we can get some action going.
Emirates 412 requesting push and start.
We got our Fly Dubai, Sky Dubai flight coming in now, and it should be, there he is. Sky Dubai 46, exit at taxiway November 5 Alpha.
Exit at taxiway November 5 Alpha Sky Dubai 46.
Okay, we got all that managed.
Ground. Emirates 447 ready to taxi.
Emirates 447 continue taxi.
Continue taxi Emirates 447.
So Emirates 412 will just have to wait for a little while there. This is certainly a schedule at the moment that we can use at double the speed. Where are we going right now? Emirates 719 is just turning or about. Emirates 406 is gone. Sky Dubai 46 taxi to terminal via November 5 Alpha November.
Taxi to terminal via November 5 Alpha November Sky Dubai 46.
Okie dokie. And
Tower.
then we have
Emirates 362 requesting push and start.
Emirates 362 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2.
Ground. 12 right at Kilo 2 pushback approved. Emirates 362.
Emirates 412 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground. 12 right pushback approved. Emirates 412.
Tower. Sky Dubai 30 with you runway 12 left.
Emirates 719 runway 12 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 12 right line up and wait Emirates 719er.
Sky Dubai 30 runway 12 left. Clear to land.
Runway 12 left clear to land Sky Dubai 30.
Emirates 412 continue taxi.
Ground. Emirates 412 ready to taxi. Continue taxi Emirates 412.
Emirates 719 runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure Emirates 719er.
Emirates 783 runway 12 right. Line up and wait.
Tower. Emirates 763 requesting push and start. Runway 12 right line up and wait Emirates 783. Ground. Emirates 362 ready to taxi.
So our second flight to Lagos in Nigeria. That is Emirates flight 783, who's lining up right now in the back there. Let me just get you a shot on him. There he is there. So it's our second flight to Africa today with going to Lagos. Emirates 763 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Whiskey Kilo.
Ground. 12 right at Kilo 2 via Whiskey Kilo.
Emirates
pushback
362 continue
Emirates
taxi.
763. Continue taxi Emirates 362.
Tower. Emirates 777 requesting push and start.
Yeah, but Emirates 777, you are indeed a 777 as well. Wow. Emirates 783 runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Oops. Emirates 783 runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure. That's better.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching
Emirates
altitude
763
3000.
continue
Emirates
taxi.
783.
Emirates 777 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Runway 12 right
Emirates
cleared for takeoff,
447
Emirates
runway 12
783.
right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure.
Ground. 12 right pushback approved. Emirates 777. Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure Emirates 447.
And the
Continue
now
taxi Emirates 763.
turning onto the runway 12 right, is going to Auckland in New Zealand as well. So we got a second
Saudia 563 requesting push and
second
start.
flight there. I think we're going to start slowing things down a little bit. There's just a little more here happening. Scaleway 335 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 left at November 1.
Ground 12 left at November 1 pushback approved.
Saudia 563 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 left via Kilo Lima 1 Lima Mike 1. There you
Ground
go.
12 left via Kilo Lima 1 Lima Mike 1 pushback approved. Saudia 563.
Emirates 412 runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Ground Emirates 777 ready to taxi.
Scaleway 30 exit at taxiway November 5 Alpha.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff.
Emirates 777 continue taxi.
Departure Emirates 412.
Exit at taxiway November 5 Alpha Sky Dubai 30. Continue taxi Emirates 777.
So things are starting to
Tower,
heat up again.
121 with you runway 12 left.
Jazeera 121 runway 12 left, clear to land.
Tower, Sky Dubai 179 requesting push and start.
Runway 12 left clear to land J0121.
Emirates 763 hold short of taxiway Kilo 6.
Hold short of taxiway Kilo 6 Emirates 763.
Oh, wow. Okay, come on, get up in the air. Emirates 447. Ooh. Timed that one perfectly there, didn't I? Close. Too close. Skyway 30 taxi to terminal via November 5 Alpha November.
Taxi to terminal via
Sky
November
Dubai
5
335
Alpha,
continue
30.
taxi. Saudia 563 continue taxi.
Continue taxi Saudia 563.
Emirates 763 continue taxi.
Continue taxi Sky Dubai 335. Continue taxi Emirates 763.
Ground Saudia 563 ready to taxi.
Don't want to get ahead of ourselves, so we got to be careful that we do not stuff up our perfect score so far. Emirates 725 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2.
Ground 12 right at Kilo 2 pushback approved. Emirates 725.
Skyway 179 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 left at November 1.
Ground 12 left at November 1 pushback approved. Sky Dubai 179
Emirates 777 runway 12 right cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 777.
Our Emirates 777 flight, who's going to be next in line to depart, is going to Durban in South Africa. He's on his way to King Shaka International.
requesting push and start.
Who was that? Emirates 378 pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2.
Ground 12 right at Kilo 2 pushback approved. Emirates 378.
Emirates 763 runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right line up and wait Emirates 763.
And our next flight, United 763,
Ground,
will be
Emirates
going to
725
Johannesburg in South Africa to the OR Tambo International Airport. So we have two South African aircrafts leaving right behind each other. Excellent. Really good. Emirates 725 continue taxi.
Continue taxi Emirates 725.
So we're going to keep an eye open on Emirates 763 and 777. We've given the okay for United 777 to depart, but we've already given 763 the permission to line up and wait. So we just got to be very, very careful there that he's going to be past Kilo 2. Will be close, but it should be good. Here he comes. Let's turn this off so you guys can see. So he's already on his way. He's got the red line here where he normally would stop, but we don't want him to do that. We want him to immediately go right behind him here. It will be enough time. Of course, we would be in big trouble if we did that in real life. So if you won't tell, I won't.
Ground. Emirates
Sky Dubai
378
17907, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Sky Dubai 17907.
Emirates 625, runway 12 left, clear to land. Wow, imagine that.
Runway
An
12
arrival
left,
from
clear to land,
Emirates.
Emirates 625.
Okay, and we have Sky Dubai 335, runway 12 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 12 left line up and wait behind next landing aircraft Sky Dubai 335.
Emirates 378, continue taxi.
Tower. Emirates 586 requesting push and start.
Emirates 586, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right.
Ground. 12 right pushback approved. Emirates 586. Continue taxi Emirates 378.
Emirates 763, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. So you guys are going to
Runway
be
12 right,
following
cleared
each
for takeoff.
other
Upon
down
reaching
to
altitude
South
3000,
Africa.
contact departure
You have a
Emirates
wonderful flight,
763.
everybody. Emirates 362, runway 12 right, line up and wait.
Runway 12 right line up and wait Emirates 362.
And he's on his way. The next flight we have lined up. It's Emirates 362. That's this flight over here. And he's going to be... Where are you going to? You are off to Guangzhou in China. Guangzhou Baiyun International Airport. So we have on the top there, we have a couple of departures. We're just going to wait until this aircraft comes in. Jazeera 121. Okay, he's going down south, so that's good. So we don't have to tell him anything special. So Sky Dubai should line up and wait immediately. And he's going to China 362. Emirates 362, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Emirates 725, runway 12 right, line up and wait. Emirates 586, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Emirates 586.
Jazeera 121, taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha, Mike Lima 3.
Runway 12 right, line up and wait Emirates 725. Taxi to terminal via Mike 7 Alpha Mike Lima 3 J0121.
Sky Dubai 335, runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Please.
Runway 12 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Emirates 362.
Emirates 775, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Kilo.
Runway 12 left cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Sky Dubai 335.
Saudia 563, runway 12 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Ground, 12 right at Kilo 2 via Kilo pushback approved. Emirates 775. Runway 12 left cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Saudia 563.
And our Saudi flight is going to Saudi Arabia. He's going to Riyadh to the King Khaled International Airport.
Sky Dubai 54 with you, runway 12 left.
Emirates 342, pushback approved. Expect runway 12 right at Kilo 2 via Kilo.
Tower, Emirates 342 requesting push and start.
Emirates 725, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Ground, 12 right at Kilo 2 via Kilo pushback approved. Emirates 342.
Sky Dubai 54, runway 12 left, cleared for...
Runway 12 right.
Sky Dubai 54, runway 12 left, cleared to land.
Departure Emirates 725.
There we go.
Runway 12 left, cleared to land.
Emirates 775, continue taxi.
Say again. Continue taxi Emirates 775.
Saudi, you've got your okay.
Emirates 775 ready to taxi.
How about turning on your engines? Because we've got an Emirates flight coming in 6 miles behind you. Sky Dubai 17907, runway 12 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 12 left line up and wait behind next landing aircraft Sky Dubai 17907.
Ground, Emirates 342 ready to taxi.
I was waiting for you. Emirates 342, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Emirates 342.
Alright, we finally have a little more action going, which is good. So we have our next flight coming in. Let me just zoom in on him. This is this flight over here. That is the United 586. And wow.
Tower, Express India 383 with you, runway 12 left.
No idea where he's going off to, unfortunately. Express India 383, runway 12 left, clear to land. We have a flight coming in from India.
Express India 383.
He's coming in from Mangalore, India. So I think everything is moving about. Oh, we're already above the hour. So unfortunately, guys, this is it. Wow. I hope you have enjoyed this kind of different style of departure, not as many departures and arrivals coming in. Still, we managed almost 1 a minute, but yeah, after all in all, as you know, it's a lot less than my normal schedule is. But I was able today to talk a little bit about where these guys are going to and coming from. So I hope you enjoyed that as well. And we have our United flight arriving. He's coming in from Lahore in Pakistan. So this will end this schedule. So thank you very, very much, everybody. Appreciate you for watching. Let's have a look and see what our final score is. As you see, there was only a few landings. We had quite a bit on the runways to depart. All in all, got another 550 points under the belt. And I would like to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe. If you already subscribed, press the like button and leave a comment down below for everybody. And we shall see each other again next time. Again, a happy new year to everybody. Thank you for watching. All the very, very best. May all your wishes and dreams come true. Goodbye. This was TP Gaming.